Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Marvel Multiverse Story Time featuring Heroclix, where I open a blind booster of Heroclix and come up with an adventure to put my Marvel Multiverse role-playing game players through. And today we're opening another booster of the Superior Foes of Spider-Man. Let's get into it. And we got a Cape Killer, Betty Brant, Death Adder, another Serpent Society member, the Vulture, and a Chase Mr. Hyde. It's very unusual to get more than one Chase in a case, but here we are. So what adventure would I put my players through if I had just these minis? I'm glad you asked. So I think we'll focus on the Chase Mr. Hyde figure, and I'm reminded of some old Captain America comics. Now, I'll be honest and say I don't know a lot about Mr. Hyde, but what I do know is his team up with King Cobra in the Captain America comics. And with a lack of having any sort of King Cobra mini, we're going to sub in Death Adder, another member of the Serpent Society, to team up with Mr. Hyde. So today we're actually going to get two missions out of this collection of minis. So to start off, we'll go just Death Adder and Mr. Hyde. Now, as I said, this reminds me of an old Captain America comic where King Cobra, but from now on we'll say Death Adder, and Mr. Hyde were on a crime spree and Captain America goes to stop them. So what I would do is I would basically just set it up like that. They're robbing a bank, they're kicking in storefronts, whatever, and my heroes have to go and break them up. But what stood out in this comic book was as they were fighting Captain America, Mr. Hyde threw a chemical concoction at Captain America and took away his powers. So I would set the game up somehow like that, so that when my players first turn up, they are faced with Mr. Hyde throwing a concoction of chemicals at them, and they actually lose about half of their powers. That would be a fun way to introduce these characters to my players. Then I remember, if I remember correctly, about 30 issues later, Mr. Hyde and King Cobra / Death Adder turned up again, causing trouble, but this time they had another character with them, another villain to add to the stress. In the comic book it was Jester, but we don't have Jester, so I'm going to add the Vulture. So this time you've got the three criminals on a crime spree, and my heroes will go after them again, but this time the heroes will retreat to an amusement park, and then there'll be all sorts of fun amusement park traps and dangers for my heroes to face. And that may sound a bit random, but that was actually the story of the comic book. So there you have it, a 2-for-1 adventures that I would put my players through if I had only these miniatures. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I'll be back soon with another one.